Hey guys, it is Frosty, and in this video I am with the new trial moderator at Trade Hangout. His name is Atorist, and he recently got the position. He is just here to kind of explain and tell us how it works and the ups and downs of it pretty much. So we've got some questions to ask him. So first off, how did you get the position as this moderator?
Alright, so I got the position probably most, through Rollymons. Some people may know it's the value site, you can look up limited values. And the lead moderator approached Rollymons and asked if there was anyone suitable, that, had a good standing with the community and is trustworthy to apply to be trial moderators, and my general manager put me forward for that position, and I was accepted by the lead moderator Unite, and yeah, that's how I got the position. Realistically, I didn't apply for it. I was offered it.
Yeah.
Because you can't apply to become a moderator.
There's just so many.
You have to
There's
be.
just so few of them. Yeah, you just kind of get picked.
Yeah, you get picked. So it's not like there's no application to fill out, or
Yeah.
if to be honest with you, spamming someone about it will probably hurt your chances of becoming a moderator.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah. Basically, as a moderator, what commands do you have in game?
so at the moment in the Trade Hangout in version 2, which this is, moderators only have ban commands, so we can ban for a various amount of reasons and for different amounts of times. But that's the only command we have. We can't kick or we can't warn. We can only ban. But obviously, that might change with the new updated Trade Hangout that's coming out in an unknown amount of time, as it's still in development. But we might get more features later on. But for now, it's only banning for moderators.
Yeah. Okay. And I know this might sound a little weird, but is it fun? I would imagine it's pretty fun. You've got some power.
As in, to be honest, I enjoy it because it helps the community in a positive way. It stops scammers, cuts down on spam, stuff that people don't want in Trade Hangout. I deal with it, and it's rewarding. I wouldn't say fun. I'd say probably rewarding.
Yeah, and
is a better word to describe it. But yeah, it is hard work because there's a lot of stuff to do, and I get messaged a lot about appealing bans, people wanting to be other people to be banned. And I sort of have to get to the bottom of that, which is it's interesting.
It takes a lot of time and stuff. I can see that. Okay. So basically, how do the commands work? It's like a GUI, or a GUI, I'm assuming, in game.
Yeah. So where everyone else has the sort of the GUI on the side with the help bar, the shop, servers, feedback, and codes, I have an extra one on mine that says moderator or mod, and that allows me to search up people's names and sort of moderate them through that. So you can pick. I can see their current bans. I can see if they've been reported by anyone. I can ban them. I can unban them. So yeah, it sort of gives me everything in one little easy to use GUI, and it's quite a nice little system actually. It's quite convenient and it's quite easy to use.
Yeah, it's nice because you don't have to download anything. It's just probably just put your name on some system in game and then.
Yeah, I was added to the system, which is quite nice. It's quite convenient. It's much easier than a lot of other moderation systems around.
Definitely. So basically, what are the main things you've moderated people? Is it mainly you just ban scammers? Have you just done everything basically?
Well, I think I've been a moderator now, or a trial moderator now, for about probably half a week, and I've probably banned someone for one of everything really. I've done a lot of scammers, so a lot of permanent bans, which seems quite harsh, but at the same time they shouldn't be scamming. It's against Roblox terms of service, and they really shouldn't do it. I've banned people for trying to do black market deals. in the Trade Hangout, which is a 1 month ban, and I've banned people for small stuff like verbally harassing people, playing bypassed audio, stuff like that isn't as serious, but just
it's not allowed.
why people do it, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, so like yeah, so you've got the moderating feature. Can you like look at chat logs or no?
Currently we can't look at chat logs, but it's a feature that I am pushing for because it would be very helpful, especially when we don't see a situation go down. We then have to rely on people's word of mouth and screenshots.
That actually, I talked to The Legend Gaming about that. Someone was like trying to scam someone or something, but I didn't have pictures. And I asked him if he could look at chat logs, and he said it's against privacy or something. So that kind of stinks. But for moderators, it would make it a lot more difficult. But I mean, I can kind of see. Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure on the legality of looking at the chat logs, but I know there are admin systems like Cole's admin that do allow people to look at chat logs. So I'm not sure sort of where that sits, but I think it would be a useful feature to have for a moderator, as it would allow us to see what's going on in Trade Hangout, and it would allow us to make more sort of impartial and unbiased opinions, because sometimes it comes down to, and I've had cases where it's been two people in my direct messages both saying each other have scammed each other, so they sort of both said, oh, you scammed me, no, you scammed me, sort of thing. And it's been quite awkward and difficult to sort out.
Yeah, so like when you ban people, do you have to, or punish them, do you have to like, is there a form of proof that you have to like lay down in order to ban them, or can you just ban them?
Well, it's with that, it's sort of, we need proof to ban them, but there isn't anywhere to put the proof. But if we're asked to supply the proof, we are expected to bring it forward if it's needed for any of the other moderators to see, or if the person that's banned requests the proof. So there has to be, there's some level of accountability there. So we can't just go around banning people just because. But at the same time, there's no formal place that the proof goes. So it may just be a screenshot that I have saved, or it's just it differs honestly depending on the stuff. But stuff like bypassed audios, there's no proof for that. But obviously, you're there when it happens. So
yeah, I can tell like that might be a little awkward because you have to like make sure everything's saved to your computer or whatever, or hard drive. So that's some liability. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it, unless you've got something to add.
No, not at all. I just think, I think people, they a lot of people since I've had it have wanted to become, like, oh, how did you get it? I wanted to become one,
Yeah, they're
I want to become and like, well, not fans, but they want to be a Trade Hangout moderator. As in, I know, as in me and Pyrus and the other trial mod that was hired, we're the first two mods that have been hired since The Legend Gaming. But The Legend Gaming was hired quite a long time ago now, probably a few months ago. And before The Legend Gaming, it's been months since another Trade Hangout moderator. So it's a very rare thing for people to become a Trade Hangout moderator. So obviously, for a lot of players, it's sort of, especially in the trading community, it's quite a big thing to be a Trade Hangout moderator, because you've got different value sites, like you've got Rollymons, or you've got Linkmon's new site, which doesn't have a name yet, or I think there's a few others, but a few little ones that are popping up here and there. But if you're a part of one of those, it's sort of a polarized community. But everyone, doesn't matter if you use Linkmon's values or Rollimon's values, you all use Trade Hangout to sort of talk to other traders. So I think it's sort of it's a big thing to become a moderator there, and it really But at the same time, it's a lot of work, and people don't understand. It's not it's not easy. It's not like I come here and I just get to ban people, ban like
Yeah,
ban
it's not
ban
like
ban.
it's not just like something you do in your free time. It's like a job.
well, I wouldn't say a job, but it's like, you know, it's
It's like
something I
volunteer
have to
work
sort of,
almost.
yeah, it's volunteer work. I have to sort of, you know, I have to be available if people have a complaint. I can't just be like, no, I don't want to talk to you. I have
Yeah.
to sort of hear them out. And if someone's, you know, being awkward, I can't be rude to them. I have to sort of, you know, be civil with them. Even if they're not civil with me, I have to sort of be quite professional about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not as easy as it's made out to be, and it's not all, you know, privileges. There are, you know, drawbacks. You know, it takes a lot of time to do it,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I think it helps the community, and that's a good thing in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all gotta kind of put in our own work to help make the trading community a little better, as it seems to be dying a little bit.
I don't know if it's dying. I'd say it's just changing, and it's not going to be this. When LMAD, or Let's Make a Deal,
Yeah.
when Roblox closed the forums, it changed trading quite a bit, and it sort of started relying on more, you know,
Third
more
party
sort of,
sites.
well, third-party sites and grassroots projects, you know, sort of smaller things to build up, and it, you know, but I think people have really come together to try and make something because, you know, I think traders are definitely very, you know, separate group from a lot of, you know, like you've got your clans people that do clans and guilds, and they'll always be around. But I think in trading, it's very sort of, I think it's a very close knit community in my opinion. But then, you know, you get the odd people that aren't the nicest. I assume you get that everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you after you've been seeming to be like the most active one I've seen yet, which I'm glad because most of the time there's not really a mod there. But now that we've got more like you and now Pyrison, that'll help a lot. So one last question I have before we end the interview is if you ban someone, like how do they appeal? Do they just DM you or
Okay, so to appeal, yeah, they can just DM me. There's no like formal form to fill in or anything. You just DM me, and if you've got proof that you can prove that you weren't guilty, or you know that you were falsely banned or someone falsely banned you, that I can sort of roll back the ban, and obviously I can't give you any time back because, you know, I can't turn back time, but I can remove the ban and apologise if you were falsely banned. But a lot of the time, you know, you get people trying to appeal bans that they were guilty for, but they try and cheat the system.
like
So,
inspecting element or something or
well,
photoshopping?
well, yeah, Photoshop or Inspect Element, or just, you know, taking selective screenshots where it makes them out to look better
Yeah.
than they are.
Where
Like if they just snip bits of
that's why
Discord and stuff.
yeah, that's why for some people it's just a good idea to just record the whole time they're at Trade Hangout just for extra. Yeah, yeah.
Well, as in, if you've got that sort of, you know, proof that's really good, but even just like whole screenshots or unclipped
Yeah.
Discord is
Well,
much better than small
the
snippets.
thing for me is when sometimes it's kind of hard to get these screenshots if people are on your heads and you can't see what they're saying. Whereas like
Yeah.
I made a video actually about someone kept on calling like spamming me a scammer and um then I actually researched into them and they double traded someone and scammed them out of like 10K and then I exposed them and yeah, where I was only recording for like right after they started calling me a scammer and then
hmm
so next time I'm probably just gonna start recording a little earlier.
As in with that, as in if people start calling you a scammer, if there's no proof to it, like nothing's gonna happen to you. They're like the mods I think are very good at Tread Out, and you know, I think all of them are very capable moderators, and they won't ban for no reason. They have to be shown sort of considerable proof to ban. And also, you know, there's a lot of common sense in it. So if something feels off, it generally is. And I've had it a couple of times when someone's shown me proof, but it doesn't quite add up. And then I've digged into it more, and it's actually turned out that a scammer is trying to report someone that isn't scamming for scamming, basically. So they've sort of reported the victim, but
Yeah.
because of the way they've provided the proof, it kind of looks like the victim is the person that's guilty of scamming. But Yeah, as in, the more proof you have on something, the easier it is for us.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. You don't got anything
All
extra
right.
to say, or should I just end it?
No, I just think,
Okay. Yeah.
thank you for having me on, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Thanks for coming
Yeah.
out to help make this video possible. Yeah, it just means a lot to have moderators that actually like speak to the community and stuff.
Yeah, no worries. All right. Well, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, you too, man.
All right.
See ya. Okay, guys, you heard that from himself, Atorist. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check him out. He's definitely a great man. He's doing the community a favor by helping moderate all this stuff, and obviously, he's got pretty nice volunteer work. Although, don't think it's all fun and games. Like, he's got some hard work to do, you know. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Join the Discord. It's called Time to Profit. There will be a link in the description. You can just talk to me and stuff. Also, yeah, just thanks. See you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.